Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Lair. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos here with your Raw 411 for January the 9th, 2017. Now, Raw starts off with Steph and Foley, and Steph's kind of giving a job performance review or whatever. Seth Rollins steps in, Braun Strowman comes in, just barges in like a big monster man that he is. I mean, who's going to tell Braun that he can't? And then we have a fight. We have a pull apart. Steph's big vein in her forehead gets huge, which I love that she can just pull that out at any given time. Starts threatening to fire people, which is really funny. And then we move on to the arena. We're supposed to have the 2-on-1 handicap match start off the show, but there's another brawl. Braun comes out, Seth comes out, Stephanie comes out. We're not going to have this. We are not going to have this. Seth, you want to fight? Fine. We're going to have you and Braun right now. Roman, go. Sweet! He'll be alright. Go and heal up for later on in the night. So, Seth and Braun have a match. Double count out. But the match goes about like you would expect it to. Seth using his quickness to try to take Braun down. Using his wits. Braun using his power to try to ground Seth. It's kind of the way it needs to go for Braun right now. And they're playing it right. I just hope that they don't continue to play it that way going in, 6 or 8 months down the road. But right now it's very key that they play it up exactly like they're doing it. And I really like it. Jack Gallagher versus Drew Gulak. Jack Gallagher is money. I love Jack Gallagher, and I cannot stress how much I love it. Look, he has got a great gimmick. It's new. It's different than anything. Really, when you get down to the fine-tuned things, it's different than anything you've ever seen. He's very colorful with his language and the tights. I dig very nicely. Stand out. People should take notes. Indie wrestlers and other WWE wrestlers, by the way, should take note. Do something to stand out. Give yourself a new look. Roman Reigns. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over the cold that I've been dealing with. HBK, I mean, what can you say? What can you say about HBK? And it makes sense. It's a WWE Films movie. They got to promote it. They got to promote it. And they do, and, it is what it is. Kind of hope that Shawn will be at the Royal Rumble, maybe doing something since it's in his hometown. Does Shawn even still live in San Antonio? Isn't he, not in San Antonio anymore? I forget. No, his ranch is kind of like Steve's. It's way off in the distance, and nobody knows where it's at. Which I'm sure that they both like. All this kind of leads into with Rusev coming out. I'm not even going to get into Rusev just played this whole thing wrong tonight. It didn't work for me. It's like he was lost the whole time on the mic. And Jinder just didn't say nothing. He was just there. Like, I'm the strong, silent type, apparently. Which, I don't know. It leads into the Cass and Enzo coming out. Cass and Jinder have a match. Cass wins. I mean, that's basically all you need to know. Lince Dorado versus Neville. Very good match. Quick, but good. It's a good TV match. Neville gets the win with the Rings of Saturn, by the way, which is pretty awesome. Swan comes out. Him and Neville brawl, which I like. And you go into Gallows versus Sheamus. You know what? I'm not too big on this match, but I mean, I'll go back and watch it later. It was probably a really decent match. But I couldn't just, get into it. I don't know. It just wasn't. I was more into the commentary with Carl Anderson and Cesaro being on commentary than I was the actual match. But it is what it is. Taker, I mean, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Although, we never did get the official results of Mick Foley's job review, so I just wonder where that's going. WWE kind of failed on that point, where they just, left it, and, Taker comes out, says, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble, I've dug 29 holes, ready for 29 souls, and no one controls me. I go and do what I want, where I want, when I want, and then tell Stephanie, no, one, right at her. Not even looking at Mick. Direct eye contact. So that is what it is. Bayley and Sasha versus Charlotte and Nia. It's an okay match. I mean, this is nothing special. Sasha played up the knee a lot. It kind of looked there like she may have retweaked the knee. I don't know. I'm taping this right after the show, so I don't, who knows what's going on. But Charlotte and Nia get the win. Nia over Bayley, which is key. Bayley taking the pinfall, going into her match with Charlotte for the women's title at the Royal Rumble. We'll see how that plays out next week. The New Day and Titus, I just, if you just have to, it speaks for itself. You just have to go look. Titus versus Kofi. Kofi gets the win. And then the United States title, they finally did what I thought they would not do. I really thought that they would not give the title to Chris Jericho, and they did. Chris Jericho, you're new United States champion. And I, for one, am shocked. Because I really thought that if they were going to do it, they would have way already done it by now. But hey, apparently, what the hell do I know? Anyway, that's all I got. I got to get to this title game. Deuces. Chaos is out.